Okay, we are on module 2 of the Creative Mystic. And I just wanted to take a minute to just make sure everyone is navigating everything through Teachable okay. Do you guys have questions on that at all before we start? Because I know Jill did. Yeah.
Yes. And I did get when you send it to me in the PDF, I was able to then get it downloaded. So I guess I need to figure out how to put it in a PDF for myself so I can get it down to quality printing because I don't have the printer here.
Okay.
Stuff.
They should be downloading as a PDF. Let me share my screen here and I'll just go in there and I just show you what I have. Let me just go in here to the course. Hold on a second. Move this down. Audit. Let me go to the preview so it shows what you guys have. Okay, so here's the course that you guys would see, right? But when we go into the lessons, it actually probably looks a little different. Let me just scroll down here. Here's the calendar. Okay, so it probably looks like this. Does this look familiar?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is the calendar. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. This is the calendar here, right? And when you scroll to the bottom of the calendar, there's this download button.
Mm-hmm.
And if you click it, it downloads to your download section. Okay. So I'm going to go down here and download. So I'm going to go scroll down a little bit because I already have the calendar downloaded. Okay. So this is the Soulfully Aligned You journey, and I'm going to keep scrolling down because we did that. That's the beginning of the month. Our shamanic paintings are in there. Here's the Creative Mystic module 1 and the videos for it and the meditation module 2. And then there's an energy clearing meditation here for you too. So when you go here, I need to move you guys out of my way. There. So when you go here and you click on the link at the bottom, so just click it and it automatically downloads. And I don't know if you saw that, it downloaded into there's a download button here at the top right. And it, excuse me. And that's saying it's downloaded. Okay, and I can click on it here. There it is there if I wanted. But if I don't see that, what I can do is go to my downloads. So it's a file that you have. So I'm just going to close this for a minute. Down here at the bottom of my computer, now yours may be different, but there is a file folder. And I open that. And okay, now I'm gonna move you guys again. And then here it shows, all my files on my desktop and it shows my downloads. And here is my download right here. So the Creative Mystic module 1, and it's in a PDF version already. So if I was going to go to an email and attach it to an email to send to the printer or whatever, oops, I don't want that. I just click. Okay, so I'm going to close this down. I would go to my email, open up my email, and click to create an email, and attach a link. So down at the bottom, it says attach file, right? Okay. Still making sense? Yeah. Okay. And then automatically it says, well, what file do you want? And I have my OneDrive comes up because it automatically goes in there. And I have the file right there, but I could go to my desktop and
Mhm.
pick any file from there, click on downloads, it's there, and I just double click it and add it in.
Okay.
So it should, now, what are you working on?
This is an Apple, so it's
A Mac or
a Mac, yes.
I'm not familiar with Macs, so that might be part of this. It looks different, right?
Actually, so far it's looking about the same. I think the thing that I was confused about was going and clicking on the bottom
Oh, okay.
where it was saying PDF. I don't think I was doing that. And then also that connecting to the file through the little, looks like a paperclip.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that, I will do that and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
So,
And
like I
please,
said, I'm still figuring out this computer. It's new to me, so.
yeah, I've had a lot, a lot of people talk. I haven't ever gone to a Mac because of that, because a lot of people struggle with the difference, even though they say Macs are better.
Yeah,
But I had tricky. But please, reach out if you are struggling. Don't struggle and get frustrated. I will be here to help you in whatever way I can. I can email it to you, whatever, right? So.
okay. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate all of that help. It helps
No,
a
because
lot.
technology is frustrating. And that's the one thing that can really hold us up in everything that we're doing is we get, really tangled up in that technology piece. So, and
Yeah,
it's easy to get frustrated. So
yeah.
how
Yeah,
about anybody
it's
else?
funny how you guys are all teachers and, like most of you are all teachers. And so you're familiar with all this stuff. I am so like right brain, just creative. All this stuff is like Greek to me.
Oh, I completely understand. I remember, like, I was so grateful for all the learning I got on technology as a teacher
Uh,
because it was overwhelming, but I had people there to help me,
Yeah,
right? And I remember when they switched from, when you switched from saving all your files in file folders and on a drive to Google
mhm,
Drive. And I
mhm.
was like, blah! I don't understand this.
Yeah.
All the language and yeah. So anyways, please reach out. Anybody. Anybody else have any housekeeping questions? Okay.
Hello, Janice. I have a question.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I was going through the PDF files, and there are lots of meditation processes and prompts. If you can guide how to go through that, like there's so many things. There was one yantra something, and then there was a dream mandala, and there were other prompts. Like uh, just guide me how to go
Yeah.
through step by step.
For sure. Okay, so the dream mandala was plunked in there because a lot of people were joining this program like months before it started. And so I wanted them to have access to things that would prep them for getting ready. So the dream mandala is a beautiful creative process, and you can do the dream mandala at like I often do them on the solstice or the equinoxes. I sit down and it's a way to get clear on what you're creating and what you want to create in your life. It's like a vision board, but it's so much more powerful than a vision board. And there's no cutting or pasting images. It's all just you putting your creating symbols or words, power words for what you want to create. And so it's quite a long process. So if you decide, okay, I want to create the dream mandala, now or on the spring uh um equinox. Or it's like equinox. So yeah, equinox. Then just block a day for it that you can play with it and really sink in. That whole program it'll walk you through once you click in there and do it. The meditations are in there just extra meditations that you can, like, there's the alignment meditation in there, and you can have it. Like in the very first time we met, I basically showed you guys the alignment meditation, but I wanted you to have something to be able to keep doing it in case you forget or don't or need the guidance. If you don't need somebody walking you through the meditation, then you don't need it, right? Just carry on. There's a clearing meditation in there now, and it's about clearing your energy, making sure your energy is clean and clear. It's kind of a beautiful process to do. Like if you like doing it daily is lovely, but a lot of the meditations that I offer you and do in there do help clean and clear your energy field, right? So there's a lot of little extra things in there for you to use as tools if you so choose. So I know there's a lot in there, which is good because I want you to be supported. So I go through and the modules for each one, like we did the module for the Soulfully Aligned You journey, and it had in there a guidance on drawing the trees and that sort of thing. So the modules are what I would put my focus on first. It's kind of like, here's the module for the month, here's your guidance for the month, and then you can pick and choose other meditations or the dream mandala that's in there. There won't be any other big programs plunked in there other than our modules like that we go through. Does that make sense? Did I say that okay? Is that clear, Osho? Like, kind of?
Yeah, sure.
Kind
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but just what I would do is make sure that you have, like, today's module is, I have it in front of me, the Creative Mystic module 2. So when on the calendar, I have what we're going through every time we meet. So just make sure that you check for the module for each one, and that will make more sense then. And that's where I'm going to go through it with you right now. And you'll be like, okay, I understand what this is. Now, as we move through, it's going to kind of, it's building. There's like tomorrow we meet again, and we're adding in now the Mystic Business. So you're multitasking as you go through this program. There are like 5 threads of topics that are woven through the whole program. The Soulfully Aligned You journey, that's the one that is just for you to sink in and go, okay, me, getting to know me, clearing me, getting deeper into my soul. And then the Creative Mystic is, okay, there's some funky stuff happening. So what's going on? So we're talking about all of the energy and the intuition that grows and the dreams that you have. They start to strengthen. You get more of those dreams, because I know you get a lot of dreams, Osho, right? So this just starts to happen as you sink more into your soul. And then and it's also the part that you can teach to other people. So as you're going through it, you're learning for you, but you're also, your mind is kind of like, okay, well, how do I, one day maybe teach this, keep that in the back of your mind. And then there's the Mystic Business. So through this, by the end, the hope is that if you haven't got a business yet, that you do have a business that you can go forward and teach the Creative Mystic as well as your other stuff. So you can start, when we add in the Creative or the Mystic Business, we start to shape that business idea. You'll see that tomorrow. So we're kind of like swimming in 5 lanes. So then we have the last 2 they don't have modules per se, but they have, like, it's more masterminds on, okay, how do I create a magnetic energy as an entrepreneur? And then how do I clear out the money blocks and patterns and that sort of thing so that I am making money as a business. So, but they come a little later. So the first 3 are the ones to focus on, and they all have modules. So get a binder. Make sure you have dividers if you print it off. I'm very much like, I need it in front of me. I need the paper in front of me. Yeah, Karen too. Yeah, good job.
Me too.
So
I
yeah.
have it here too.
yes. All right. We're the teachers in the house.
You are. I have a sister that's a teacher, so I know.
Yeah, but the young teachers don't print anything off anymore, and I don't know how they keep track. So anyways, okay, so I hope that helps a little bit. And please, like, continue to reach out and say, what's this? What am I supposed to do with this? And I might be the teacher that says, hey, go back and read your module. But
Just
anyway,
make sure you have them downloaded and in a file.
right? Yeah. Yeah. For you, Jill, it's tricky if you can't get it printed off and you need it
Yeah.
printed. Yeah. So last month we talked about the fact that there is energy. The energy is there. And you guys know this. This is not new for you. When I first started teaching this program, it was brand new for a lot of people. They're like, what? What are you, energy? You can feel it? What's that? Right? So the first module is starting right at ground level of, yes, there is an energy out there. And you had lots of kind of ways to play with it, like feeling the energy. If you've ever done energy work like Reiki, therapeutic touch, any of those healing modalities, then you felt the energy. But it's now we're starting to like, well, can we almost like just sit here and feel the energy, right? Like, I really want you to get super sensitive of it and begin to pay really close attention to when you feel that it's heavy or off, and is it you or is it the surroundings or is it something going on? There's a lot of cosmic planetary movements that are definitely influencing us. So paying attention to all of that and becoming hypersensitive to the subtleties of the energy around us, because that is like most people don't. You guys, that's what you're doing, right? This month is like, okay, I know the energy's there now. How do I call it in? What do I like? Who exactly is there? So our next step in the psychic development is intentionally creating space for connection with your guides, your angels, your teachers, your healers, your totem animals, all of that. We called in our totem animals our animal spirits last month. The animal spirit that is traveling with you through this program. And lots of you also found kind of the animal spirit that is always with you, right? So there are many, many beings who want to connect with you, and you get to choose who you desire to let in and guide you. You don't just go, oh, someone's here, let them in. It's like, no, be really discerning of the energies and question, how are you here to help me? And it just like if you met somebody on the street who was coming in and trying to offer you some help, it's like, okay, who are you? And tell me about yourself, right? So you stay in control. There's hundreds of thousands of like angels and light beings who are here to serve you, and your own resonance will connect you to a like resonance. So before you reach out, reach into your highest possible vibration. So you get into your heart, into your highest intentions. And then when you reach out, you attract in the highest possible vibrations, right? Be clear on your intention. What is it you want guidance with? The more heartfelt desire, yearning that is there for guidance, the stronger it comes in. This is why when we are down on the floor crying, knees to the floor, help me, it will flood in because it's such a big heart desire, right? Our emotions are super powerful in calling in that help, right?
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, please.
So I have gotten 2 books by Kyle Gray. He is an angel intuitive, and he explains a lot about different angels to call in for different things. And so I use that often, actually every day, just for whatever I'm feeling like I need for the day or what's happening. So he's a great source.
He is. I have a couple of his books. I have angel numbers right here, and then his oracle cards, angels and ancestors, and then I also have,
Yeah,
I think I have 2 more. But yeah, he's a great source. Yeah. What did you pick for today?
I didn't have time, so I'll pick one. Oh, great.
These are for
I
you
love
guys.
those.
I
White
was just,
Buffalo Woman. I love
yeah,
that.
Peacekeeper. I was just waiting to see how these connected. So Peacekeeper, let go of
Mhm.
the need to be right, and Mirror Guardian.
Oh, nice.
They both popped out. Take time to reflect.
Mhm.
So to me,
Perfect.
it's like Peacekeeper, let go and allow, right? Yeah. And then reflect, let them come through. So beautiful. Yes. Yes. Because Kyle has all the angels listed out in his book, which is very helpful. I
Very
used
helpful.
that a lot when I had animals transitioning. I was like, oh, okay, angel, which angel is the angel that helps animals transition? And I would call that angel in or, of course we know that, and actually we'll talk about the angels in the 4 directions here too. There's
Mhm.
all sorts of angels, and you know what? We all have different names for them.
Mhm.
Angels, archetypes, parts of ourself, our higher wisdom, guides, ancestors. Like, we want to call in the highest level beings, because as you open up, you actually become kind of like this lighthouse for a lot of beings to come forward and see you. So, and nothing to be worried about, right? I'll talk about that in a minute.
Which
So,
of his, I'm
so
sorry.
no,
Which
go.
which of Carl Gray's books would you recommend as a first book?
I have 2. I'll go grab
Which
mine.
ones? Yeah, mine aren't in here, and I can grab them too in a minute for you.
Hey, sorry,
Um,
didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. He's just a sweetheart. He's just this sweet. He's got this sweet boy energy. And yeah, his angels are he talks to angels. She's
I,
grabbing.
I
Yep.
really like that you're talking. Oh, shoot. I thought I had this off.
Oh.
Shoot. Oh, I know what
We can hear you. Oh, now we can't. Jill, you have a book there?
I have 3. So I have the angel numbers,
Mhm.
and then I connecting with your angels, which is a really good one, and then angel prayers.
Oh, nice. I don't have those last 2.
Yeah, they're really nice. They really kind of go through all the different angels and what they're there to do, and this one brings in Mother Mary as well.
Okay. Nice.
So I connect with her. So Catholic upbringing, even though I'm not practicing.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Carrie. Are you there? You're muted.
Well, I've got my phone going and my iPad. So are you guys hearing an
Yeah.
echo?
No.
Okay, good. I just wanted to say that I had no idea that all of those entities are just gonna open up. And I think that's why I've been confused in the past
Mhm.
about what was going on in my head. So that was really helpful.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah, because and that's exactly what this is about, right? Because it's like it can get overwhelming to you if you don't have a way to channel that through clearly and like hold back the floodgates. And we will talk also about a gatekeeper eventually. So, but just to know that what one person calls an angel, the same kind of energy can come through as a guide for someone else, right? Like, but you'll feel the difference in the energies as they come through. Angels are very high frequency. Guides, ancestors can come through like beings that have lived on the earth before, but are continuing to work in the light, right? Continuing to help humanity evolve. Um, so spending time with them is like building a relationship. So what we're going to do in our meditation today is create a space, like a space that you would call your guide or angel into. And we'll focus on just one, perhaps one guide today, because as you work through the module, there's lots of opportunities to work with angels too, but just whoever comes in, but to create a space that you like, a space where you gather. So I have it written down here. The best way is to create a space within your heart and mind's eye that is our space to gather. Allow your guide to help you rise up and away from the denser material world each time you meet together. Spending time with your guide will help develop a relationship, just as a friendship in our physical world. Intentionally create space to meet with them consistently. This will open and grow the relationship. And you can grow, and the communication will grow. So imagining like a specific garden or a place where you walk into and you go, okay, this is my place where I call in my guide. This is where we meet, right? It's like you coming up and them coming down, and we're kind of meeting in this beautiful sacred space. And I have in my mind when I do soul retrievals for people or channel for people, I have a specific place I go to, and then I invite them in. If I'm seeking advice from my guides, I have a specific place that I've created in my mind that I go to, and they come in. So it's really great to build these sanctuaries where you would go and meet specific ones. And my animal guides come with me everywhere. I don't have to be in a specific place for them. They are just have always been there with me, no matter where I am. And that makes sense to me because they're my protectors, right? They're the ones that come in with me when I travel or vision or channel. Okay, does that make sense? So if you were going to go and meet your angel, you're going to, yeah, for sure, Lori, you're going to have a specific place that you would meet your angel at. And it may look different than the one that you have a guide. I have connected to my guide that is with me through this lifetime. I know what he looks like. It's a male for me. I know where I meet him. Like I know his name. It's something I've built up over a long period of time. I also know that Archangel Gabriel is very strong in my life, and I know where to meet with Archangel Gabriel. Or other beings. And sometimes I'll be journeying and it's like, oh my gosh. Like one time I was journeying and like you, Jill, I'm not, I am not Catholic or tied to any religion whatsoever. But Jesus came in. Jesus has come in a few times for me, and it's kind of surprised me. But Jesus was a teacher, and he is still here for us to access as a guide, a saint, Mother Mary, right? Any of the saints.
Mhm.
And the archetypes like the goddesses, like Lakshmi, and all those beautiful goddesses are also part of our higher self, our higher wisdom. So when we connect with Lakshmi or Tara or any of those goddess archetypes energies, we are actually accessing a part of us that is our highest wisdom, our soul wisdom. So another aspect of piece of who we are. And sometimes we don't even pay attention to that. And they come in and say, it's time for you to learn that this is part of you. This abundance, this beauty that Lakshmi has is part of your life and who you are too. I'll just pause. Any questions there? Okay, so before you begin any of your meditations where you are meeting up, and this is especially important if you are leading a guided meditation for people, you create sacred space. Sacred space is being safe and responsible. And like I said, there are many different, just like there's so many different people on the earth, there are many different beings in other dimensions. And it's not to scare you in any way. I've never had a negative experience of any kind, only with human beings. Okay. They're the only ones I've had trouble with. So, and felt that energy, that yucky energy. So, but I intentionally do not open doors to that. I stay here. Now, some people want to channel people that have passed on, like to channel dead people, right? and that's beautiful, right? If that's their calling is to bring beautiful messages through. And that has spontaneously happened for me occasionally, but that is not my intention. My intention is that I seek higher guidance to bring through the messages for everyone. Like that's what I am passionate about. And some people are like, no, my intention, Ellie, shh, hey, shh, my, Ellie, she's okay. So my intention is to bring that energy. I lost my thought there. Bring that energy in, and for everybody that higher inspirational divine messages. So you decide what works for you. Some people, oh, it's angels. They just speak with angels. Some people, it's specific guides. Like I've also had, I have a group of beings called the aperture beings that came through for me. And so they bring beautiful inspirational messages too for people, guiding us. The whole idea is that humanity is evolving in our consciousness. So they're here to help us do that. Okay, so creating a safe space is being respectful to yourself as well as all the beings here to serve. So it's easy to do. Intention is the most important. Taking time in the beginning when I guide you through meditations and we connect heart to heart to heart of Mother Earth and the universe, that is creating sacred space. That is me setting up the space that we are safe and we are aligned and we're ready, right? But you can do it in so many different ways. You can play music. that, and I always have a playlist going in the background that is the same playlist. It's my playlist of, calling in the higher realms, but it might be drumming, choir music, chanting, whatever works for you. Those are all a beautiful way. You could create a sacred space just by lighting a candle and playing a beautiful song and just being quiet and getting into your heart. That opens up sacred space. You could call in 4 directions, like the shamanic process. So I always do that when I'm going to do a soul retrieval, when I do bigger, like I opened our group that way. And you can do it by actually calling in the 4 archangels. It doesn't have to be shamanic if that's not for you. So the archangels of the 4 directions are Archangel Raphael in the east, Archangel Michael in the south, Archangel Gabriel in the west, and Archangel Uriel in the north. You can also open sacred space, light a candle, say a prayer, right? I have a prayer my grandmother gave me this. So years and years ago, when my grandmother knew that I was diving into this realm, she was the first one to say to me, okay, you need to protect yourself. So she gave me this little card that has the prayer of protection on one side and the prayer of faith on the other side. And I kept it with me forever. Like, my grandmother's long gone past, but the prayer of protection is: the light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. And you can say that prayer and then start your program or whatever you're doing. Yeah, crystal grids, clearing your space with sage, light candles. It is the intention, right? The intention of, okay, I'm moving from this dimension into another, and we're slowly doing that. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's do our meditation. Okay. Yes, I can. I share that prayer. I will put it in our group. Okay. I did that last time too. It is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to share a screen with you for our meditation. Where is here it is. All right. Can you hear this? Probably not. Oh, it's not going. There we go. How's that for sound? All right. So let's take a minute here just to breathe. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Closing your eyes and allowing yourself to settle in. To follow your breath. Long, slow, deep breath. Slowing down. And moving into your center. coming back to your normal breathing pattern. Just bringing your awareness into your heart space. Just breathe in and out through your heart. A beautiful light growing there. As you breathe in, see that light expand and your whole body expand with it. And as you breathe out, just see it settle back in a bit. The whole body breathing. Breathing in and out. Feeling that softness through your whole body, letting that light continue to grow and expand all around you. As you breathe in, it grows, but it's like the whole sphere around you is breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Let yourself be here for a minute. Your heart light sphere has grown so big. You are in the middle of it. It is all around you. See yourself standing there with this sphere of light glowing all around you, settling you into this place of peace, calm. No rush. Now bring your awareness back to the center of your heart. See that column of light that runs up and down through your heart. See that column of light going all the way down. Beautiful channel of light going all the way down through the earth to the center of the earth, to the heart of Mother Earth, connecting to her beautiful sacred space, her heart, the waters that run through the earth, the fire. Feel yourself ground into that. Feel yourself welcomed by Mother Earth, wrapping you in a warm hug, feeling her heartbeat against yours. Beautiful, sinking up to the heartbeat of the earth. Feel yourself let go, like just a big sigh. She brings that energy up into your body, bringing it up through that channel. Beautiful strength, nurturance, love. All the way up into your heart. And as you breathe it up into your heart, it's like it spreads out like a fountain of light through your whole body, into every part of you, into all your bones, your muscles, your tissues, into your emotional field, helping you feel supported, helping you feel like you belong. You have a place here on the earth. This is your place. The chances of you being here are so slim and rare, it's a miracle that you are here. So know that you are supposed to be here. Feel yourself, your feet flat on the earth, grounding in, not tippy-toeing around, but being fully present here. Allowing that light to radiate out. There's room for you. There's so much room for you in your light. You stand in that strength and power, and now that tunnel of light from your heart reaches up. As you imagine looking up into the universe, there's a great light there, the heart of the universe, however it appears for you. Allowing yourself to reach up and connect to that light. Our pure intention is seeking guidance on this path as we walk forward. And that light showers down all around you and all through you. All the way down through your heart, through your whole channel of light in your body, down to Mother Earth, and back up. And as you are standing in this beautiful sphere of light, it's like so much coming down for you, so much energy, almost like lightning bolts of light coming down, reaching down into your energy field, your aura, connecting you to more. Just open, allow, know that it's good. You are ready, or this would not be coming. You are grounded, so you can receive with ease. Let this light continue to flow in. It feels like it's an upgrade for you. Like this energy coming through is giving you an upgrade. Powering you up. Not in a jittery way, in a good, high, clear frequency way. Okay, so now I want you to imagine your beautiful sacred space. A beautiful new space, one that you've never been to before. Imagine yourself walking into this sanctuary. Use all your senses. What do you smell? What do you see? What does it feel like? And there's going to be a guide who is the most ready, the guide of the highest truth and compassion, who is ready to come through to you in this space. invite this guide in. Welcome them to come in and sit with you. Perhaps there's a special place to sit. Welcome them in and know that they are of a higher frequency than you, and they are here to bring in light and truth and guidance for you. As you sit with this guide, you can ask them any questions you want, as if you were sitting with a new friend. Maybe ask them what their name is. Ask them if they've ever walked on this earth before. Ask them how they are here to help you. In what way can they help you? What part of your life are they helping you with? Just be. They may have a gift for you. Receive the gift with grace. If you have any particular problem, issue in your life, maybe ask them for guidance. When you feel finished and complete, know that you can come back here anytime to visit with them, to learn more, to grow. Finish it up with one last question or message. What message do they have for you? And then thank them for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make your way back as if you're leaving the sanctuary. Coming back to the place that you started, still in that beautiful alignment. Take some deep breaths here. Remember, don't open your eyes until you've really grounded yourself here. Feel your chair. Feel your body. Move your body around. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your neck. So that when you open your eyes, you're ready. ready, open your eyes and come on back. Hmm. Ooh. Very cool. For me. It's for you too. Oh, okay. Whew. Let me just check in with each of you. How you're doing? How did that feel? If you want to share anything, feel free to share. And if you have any questions, so I'll just say, as in case anyone has to go, that we can chat and check in with everyone. But in your weekly exercises, it's about connecting each week to a different part, like a guide. We just did the guide. So week 2 would be to go back and have your animals with you again. Week 3 is the guardian angel. That's your personal angel that is with you for a lifetime. And week 4, any other angels, and you could say, or beings, angels, beings, who's coming through? You're building up your spirit team. So you're going to have a whole team, and you already know some of your team, I'm sure, but this is just filling in for more. Your guides that are with you, all the different guides, the angels, the spirit animal totems, like, so that if you imagine standing in a circle, they're all here with you. Big circle of your team. And then you can creative prompts in there, drawing, painting a symbol of your guide, or the space where you connected. You could do that. You could continue to draw your animals, your spirit animals that are coming through, because the more you draw them, the more you connect with them. You could paint angels, your guardian angel and other beautiful angels may come through. And painting angels is just a beautiful, enlightening experience. And consider that you may give these away as gifts. So just paint angels. And then when we meet next week, we're painting our tree of life. So whatever that looks like for you. So, okay, so let me check in with you guys. I'll check in with Lori first in case she has to go, because I know you're at work, Lori. So let's start with you, and then we'll go to Anna and Carrie and Jill and Osho if you're still here, and Karen. Okay, Lori.
Hi, how are you? I had a great meditation, I would say. It was great. I don't know if I saw a face of a helper, or I always call it a helper, but maybe a guide and helper is the same thing. But this shape, I kind of drew it on a piece of paper.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Um,
You know, Lori, I'll just say quickly, I'm glad you said that because I forgot to say that before. They can come in any shape or form. And a lot of times it's just a light or a sense of a presence and there's no clarity. So go
Right.
ahead.
That's what it was. It felt like kind of like a head covering, I guess. And the head covering, and it was coming down over the arm of the person, and the person's arm was like, can't do the key, like reaching out to me, and like it was like the head covering was coming down and covering the arm and her head. So I felt a female presence, but I didn't see like a face. So that's gonna be interesting. Sometimes that happens to me. Like I get the same basic vision over and over and over, and it gets more clear as I have it. And so like I would probably take this and start painting this shape and start seeing if anything comes from that, because that's usually how I get revealed out what things look like. Mr.
Perfect.
Painting.
Yeah, totally. I was the same. It was actually years before I started to see faces for me. So yeah. Thanks, Lori.
Oh, I have a question now.
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling my tongue and my lips were tingling the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if that was anything. Does that mean anything?
Pay attention to anything that happens when they're in there. Yes. And it could be just the energy of your voice coming through too, like messages. Yeah. Just pay attention to any sensations that come through whenever you're in that space. You could be a channel too. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anna.
Well, for me, it was more like in and out. There was light, but I don't remember much. So it was like I was in and out, like then I see a light and I don't know if I was unconscious or I fell asleep or something. I was there like, okay, what's happening? But no, I didn't see any face. It was more light. And then all of a sudden I just hear your voice and then I didn't hear your voice. It was more like I was more in and out. So, well, I need to do it again, maybe more to see more. Maybe I should just do it every day or once a week to practice and see what else comes. But thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. And pay attention to any other messages that come through, dreams, anything, conversations. Like, yeah, at the end, if you have time, I'll tell you guys how some information came through recently that was very piecemeal, and it took me a while to figure it out. But
Okay.
yeah, I think I said Carrie or Jill next. I can't remember. Whoever wants to go.
I'm gonna unplug my ears. It was lovely. I went to a beautiful gazebo with pillows and very etheric light and all of that good stuff. And I didn't, the person that came in, and I'm assuming it's a female, but I don't know for sure. I want to explore that more. It was just hands holding my hands. And it was like this strength that I need to do what I want to do. It was the being that gives me strength. And a weird name came through, was Spartanica. And I thought, well, that's really interesting because you know, that's not anything I have ever heard of or connected with, except very Greek goddessy, kind of that idea of the Greek strength and power. So that was kind of interesting for me. But yeah, love the
Yeah.
meditation.
Good.
And I did have one question. Are these, I know you guys, you send these out to us, these, you know, whatever this hour is, but
Yep.
are they will they be on the module too?
No, I don't put them in there because there's other people in there, and I just feel
Okay.
that it's more intimate here. So I email it to you. So it's a good idea to maybe in your email create a folder that you could save these recordings in, or create a document and
Okay.
copy and paste the link for the recording and put it into a document for all of our groups. So
Okay, yeah,
you
that
always-
sure about that.
Right,
So
the sun is starting to shine through here, so it's getting, I'm in here through this. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Jill, and then we'll come to you, Osho, if you're still awake.
I kind of went into, it felt like a botanical garden, but I kind of like during the meditation, I had to take a break because I think my throat chakra was trying to clear. But anyway, I felt like I called in Raguel like lately quite a bit, and I felt like it was his energy, Archangel Raguel, and he helps to clear things around business or just like speaking your voice and bringing in just more I guess like if you were to go into a courtroom, he would be somebody that you would want to bring in. So and I'm not doing anything like that, but with my business, I'm trying to figure out a lot of things around my business that I own. So I feel like he was there and he handed me a book, and what I got from it was like it was a book of symbols. So I'm not quite sure what that all means, but I feel like he was definitely sitting with me, letting me know it was a lighter energy, and it just felt like his, usually if something pops into your head, like a couple different things did, but he kind of stayed there, and it was more him, it was a male energy for sure. So anyway,
Okay. So now you did the Creatively Fit coaching, right? So you know about the Hunab Ku book, Hunab Ku, Hunab. I'm trying to find it here quickly for you.
I did do
It's a
that.
book of symbols.
Yeah. Okay.
And I could only get it on Kindle.
Okay.
Here's my Kindle. Because it's not in print anymore. And to get one was a couple $100. So I just, the Hunab Ku. So I just got it on Kindle, which is harder because it's a very big, thick book with all the symbols in it. But Whitney talks about it a lot. So keep
Okay.
an eye open for that book. You might be able to get it at a better rate being in the States.
Okay.
Because I think it's more available down there than here in Canada. Oh,
I'm
you
not-
got it. Oh,
I
you
don't
lucky
have that.
girl.
Huh.
I think this was used on Amazon. You know, sometimes they sell used
Yeah.
books, but because it was spendy, but I paid for a used one, so it was less expensive.
Yeah. That would be perfect. Okay, I'm going to close my
That would
blind
be
here.
great. Thank you so much.
Give me
Because
one.
I don't know. I mean, like that a book of actually I've had things like tablets, like really old tablets come to me in the past. So that, I mean, it kind of goes along with that, you know, like messages through dreams. Anyway,
That's cool.
so yeah,
That is cool. There, now you can see me. That is cool. Okay. I just wanted to pass that on for you.
thank you.
You're welcome. Osho, are you there?
Yeah, I
there
am
you,
there.
you are a trooper.
Yeah, I took the risk of attending the meditation while lying down.
Mhm.
But yeah, suddenly in the meditation, I received my grandmother,
Mhm.
and I actually channeling of mystical transmissions through loved ones who have left their body is very strong in my life. And even I did an online course on near-death experiences, and there are a number of people coming together and sharing their real stories, that how when their loved ones have left their body, it actually deepens their relationship even more. So it brings the loved ones even closer together rather than, you know, being away. So technically, the word dead is wrong. Because our loved ones have left the material body, that's all. Now they have gone to the spiritual realm. And so like I never use even the language like, that he or she has passed away, because in my life, my experiences have been that my loved ones who have left their body, uh, my relationship with them has grown even deeper. And even so this is not grief, this is pure love. This is the deepest experience of that mystical love. And uh, like I can go on and on and on. It's such a beautiful topic that is so dear and close to my heart. That how fascinating it is that our loved ones, that's the proof of love, that their material body doesn't decide their relationship with us. Even when the material body is gone, still the relationship is growing deeper and enhancing and growing in its profoundness and beauty and sanctity and purity. So I'm so happy that my grandmother came in my meditation. She comes often, quite often to me. So thank you all.
Oh, that is so beautiful. I could listen to you talk forever. You, yeah, and that is, I'm sure there's a few of us here that have had that experience too, like that my own mother has passed, and exact same thing. I'm closer to her now than before, and I do recognize that, that opportunity to deepen the relationship. So beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Osho. Karen.
Osho, my mother visits me a lot, and she's kind of the person that has put me on this path before she passed. She was only 64 when she passed, and particularly when I'm journaling, her voice comes in. She just pops in and drops some pearls of wisdom, and I feel her a lot. So I totally understand that. When I was doing this meditation, I was in a beautiful place next to this large tree, and the water was running, and there was this beam of light, and this beautiful purple being started to come in. And then Bella, my cat, knocked my coffee over, and it went flying everywhere. And I
Oh, no.
totally that was it. That was it. I was pulled out. So I'm anxious to go back into that meditation to finish, because I couldn't get back
Yeah.
after that. So anyway,
It'll
frustrating. I was like, Bella, she just has to be in the middle of everything. So anyway, I'll do it
oh
again.
my goodness. Yes, for sure. It will come through. It will come through for you. Absolutely. And it continues to come through. And what the visual before we even went to our sacred space, or our space to meet our guide, was there was some very strong, like I've never seen lightning bolt of energy coming down before. But I did, I was like, whoa, guys, whoa, we don't want to blow them up here. Like, and that's why those messages of like, it's not like a jittery energy. It was like, it's okay, just relax and receive. Because I thought, I don't want anybody walking away going, Janice, I had a headache all day.
I know, I was so calm, and then all of a sudden this big bang and everything went flying. So it was a little unnerving, but I'll get back.
Yeah. Well, that energy will continue to flow in, especially over the next 24, 48 hours. Yes. Lori?
Hey, I'm Karen. I wanted to tell you, I had a revelation yesterday when I was trying to meditate, having to do with my cat, and everybody in my house. So I was in my house, and my stepson was, gone somewhere. My husband was down in the basement. I was trying to be in the living room, and I thought, okay, this is a nice quiet time. I'm going to meditate right now. And as soon as I start meditating, everybody shows up. The cat comes and sits on my lap. The son comes in from the thing. My husband comes and sits at the chair next to me. And at first I was thinking to be irritated by that, right? Like, hold on, everybody's irritating me. And then I realized every person and animal feels the same energy that I feel. And they want to be part of it too, even if they don't know what it is. My husband and my stepson would not even be able to acknowledge the idea that there's energy that they can feel. But the thing is that he would stop working and come and sit in the chair beside me, my husband, and my cat would come sit on my lap. I was like, okay, this is real energy. This is real. And everybody wants to feel it, even if they don't know what it is. So
Exactly.
I felt like I feel like that's what your cat's doing, right? Like you're having this energy coming in, and the cat's going, "Hey, hold on, I want to see what that is too." and goes in and jumps on your coffee to be a part of it. So I think that just validates how real it is. for
It's
you.
so true. So true. Yeah.
My
And
dogs will start snoring. In the middle of every morning, I'm like, okay, we're all zen here.
yeah. Right. It's so
Yes.
beautiful. Be the strongest energy in the room. When you vibrate at the frequency of love, and love is not the highest frequency, there's more above it. If you've ever read Power versus Force by David Hawkins, if you resonate at the frequency of love as much as you can, you are counterbalancing 750,000 people that are below the frequency of love. So you are helping raise the energy all around you. So even when you walk into a mall or a grocery store, be in that frequency of love before you enter the store and know that your strong energy of love is rippling out and impacting every single person in that mall or store, because there's not 750,000 people in the mall. Feels like it some days, but but then notice when you're losing it because of all the other energies in the mall, and get yourself out of there to come back. Yeah. So, but I often will meditate, and when people come in, then I get thrown out, and I have to remind myself, be the strongest energy in the room, in the house, and just keep going and know that you're making a positive difference in the world. Yeah. So with that, thank you, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is like a CEO day. We're not meditating tomorrow. It's going to be about business, but there is a slideshow that I'll go through with you. Okay. There are in the Teachable a couple things in there. If you want to take a peek right now, there's a handout in there with a few questions that would kind of prep you for tomorrow if you have time. If you don't worry. It's all good. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I will see you later. Mwah. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.